Hey, Mark from Rams Up here. I thought I would drop one more video before the start of the season, before our Monday morning pod that's going to cover a lot of the news that's been going on, team captains, practice squad, and all that. And lots of other content's going to be jam-packed into that podcast, but wanted to touch on a couple things. One thing, the Rams are back up to 53 men on the roster. They have added Jake Gervais, and this guy, very versatile, can play linebacker, a little bit of safety, and obviously special teams. But man, if you had told me the Rams would carry 3 quarterbacks and 7 wide receivers, and that Christian Rozeboom, Jake Gervais, and Jake Hummel would all make this team, I'm sorry, I would have called you crazy. But hey, what do I know? That's what happened. So Gervais is now the 53rd guy. And the one thing I do want to share in this video, I'm saving my fearsome 4 keys to the Rams-Bills game for the pod, get back into that groove for the regular season. But I did want to share with you the 4 things that I think are key to the Rams season. The fearsome 4 keys to the Rams returning to the Super Bowl. And number 1, as brutal as their schedule is, you know what? They better beat the Falcons and they better sweep the Seahawks. They don't have a lot of gimmies. These games aren't really gimmies, I guess, really, right? No NFL team is a gimme, but these are 3 games the Rams have to win. And you could maybe even throw in the Panthers game, but I'm not going to do that. If the Rams lose one of these games, it's going to be very painful for them. I go back to that Jets game a few years back, and these 3 kind of fall into that category. Rams have to win all 3. Fearsome key number 2. Allen Robinson. Is he the Allen Robinson of a couple years ago? Are we getting the guy we thought we were getting? I think we are. But, last year's a little alarming. So his production will be key. Is he going to be a 1,000-yard guy, an 800-yard guy with 6 or 8 TDs? That'll be key. I feel very hopeful about that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not doubting that's going to happen. But you know what? We kind of need it to happen, right? Fearsome key number 3. I have been talking about the edge guys for quite a while, how it's not as much a concern as a lot of people think it is. But you know what? They better step up. No Von Miller, Terrell Lewis, and Justin Hollins on task to get to the quarterback this year. Hey, we got Aaron Donald and some interior guys can do that as well. Even Greg Gaines is getting to the quarterback, but we need these edge guys to step up. I feel pretty comfortable that that's going to happen with Leonard Floyd, but we need to bring the pressure like we did last year before and after the Von Miller addition. And the last thing, probably the most important, a little bit of change on this offensive line. And you know what? We can survive. We can be a very good football team with just an average run game, but we need to protect Stafford. We better be darn good at that like we were last year. No Boom on the left side, Coleman Shelton at right guard, Havenstein, the senior guy on this offensive line now. That is probably the most critical thing that has to happen. This offensive line has to stay intact, healthy, and perform at a very high level in pass blocking. That's going to be critical to the Rams season. When I say stay healthy, we can get dinged up. Guys can miss games here or there. Not sure about our depth, though. Crossing my fingers, knocking on wood right after this video that this offensive line stays healthy and performs the way we need them to perform. So that's all I got now. I'll be back Monday morning with it's going to be a big, long pod. Lots of good stuff. So please check that out. And go Rams. It's almost here. That Thursday night showdown with the Buffalo Bills. I'll be in Vegas dropping videos and a podcast from there. So check that out. We'll see you next time.